Recording has started. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again. Bros and Brews Gaming, Part 3. We're just gonna go right into it. All right. Yeah.
Whoa.
What the? Okay, really? Come on. Why is it doing that? Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry,
guys.
Yeah, that's you. My bad.
Meme Lord always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Ah ha ha ha.
Oh shit, dude. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking.
Phrasing.
Like cooking and cleaning my room and fixing my hair.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once from listening to my mixtape.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Oh shit. How come? You and Meme Lord can become good friends too.
She's like, I saw him first. Sayori. Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Damn you, Sayori.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
What? Well, but wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it?
No, go.
Kel's, wafting away a dog right now.
He was not being a good boy.
He's not. Damn it, I keep forgetting the timer. So enjoy an extra few minutes. Okay, the timer's going now. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. Wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, but now I am. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. If you know what I mean. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. And a large turd rolls out as well.
Oh my God.
Everybody screeches in horror. Oh my gosh, it's the hugest turd I've ever seen. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. You're a wizard, Meme Lord. It's a short read. It should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could,
Oh shit.
discuss it if you wanted.
Oh, is that what they call it?
This is
what they call it.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh, so that's what studying meant all these years. How did I miss out?
Let's go discuss said book.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. When I get the chance, I enthusiastically take the book and proceed to rip out the pages because I don't believe in literature. It's all fake news.
Let's burn these books, man.
MAGA. Whew. Well, if you can read it at your own pace, I'll look forward to reading what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Transition back to the same location. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. Whoa. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap.
Whoa,
What?
dude, the music changed. Alright.
Oh shit, dude, you're right. It's fucking scary. Oh my gosh. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. She's been staring this whole time. Is he like blind or something? ... But that only makes her face hide. Oh wait. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sorry.
Deeper.
Oh my gosh, Kel. Yes, deeper, 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 deeper. Do you like that word? I was just spacing out.
Dude, she's playing
I
with her
mutter
hair.
this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I think you're insignificant, meme lord. Please leave the class, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I was want to bring you a porno. I
was
mean,
gonna give you a porno
I just
ad.
happened to buy 2 of them. Just read it. Look at page 65. It's a drop-down picture. I see it. I see that part now. I never knew people had that area below the waist.
Oh my
There's
God.
something familiar obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I mean, I have to go to the bathroom now. Fap, pap, 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 pap.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought this was your part. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Ooh,
Oh God.
so much
damn, dude.
innuendo.
Oh shit.
It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I thought it said Portrait of Mordor for a second. That would have been amazing, but Portrait of Markov Cove. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati confirmed. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Like what? Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, so her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Much like mine. That's kind of like me.
Dude, that's very relatable, you know? Like you said, very relatable story. I mean, when was the last time you moved to somewhere where, you know, they were like doing human experiments and whatnot?
This could be considered an experiment right now.
Sure.
The dog looks like he's freaking out over there.
No,
It's
man.
like, why am I in this room with these people playing this game? I don't know. That's kind of, that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. So unpredictable. Ah-ha-ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, meme lord? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then, but I feel like I should let you know that I've had this problem. When I let things like books and writing fuel my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Oh gosh. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Shut up. That's
Dude, you're talking too much right now.
Yeah, stop it, Yuri. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen, or at least pretend to. I'm lost right now. It's literature club after
Where
all.
am I at? Oh my god.
That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I mean, it's not like I got anything else better to do than be at an after-school club. You don't have to. Ha! What are you saying? Just a moment. You said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's, though we're still standing. Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. What? I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just looking at the pictures. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Sorry, I got a phone call.
Oh, I do. I don't really mean to. Who are you trying to call?
No, I got a phone call. I wasn't trying to call anybody.
Did you get a call from Yuri?
Probably was, man.
Oh,
I don't know the number.
Because apparently this is like breaking the fourth wall, so I'm wondering if it's that realistic.
I mean, there are some things I noticed so far about this. So, dude, the thing is, since we're recording this multiple times, we actually chose a different person. So, isn't this like all new dialogue right now? Too?
Technically, I would say it's new dialogue.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
oh, dude, she lost her eyes.
Oh,
she lost her
shit,
eyes.
Dude. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of us, or the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own book. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold, or my right hand to open the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here! Really? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. Wow, we're very cooperative. We make a great team.
Hell yeah,
so
dude,
happy.
turning the pages.
That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
Whoa, dude, her eye changed.
Whoa, oh yeah, she's looking at me now. Us, actually. She's looking at us. To turn the page. Sorry. I'm such a slow reader. Think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Or perhaps you could just leave, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Yeah,
really, dude?
Turn that fucking page.
It's just a book. Come on. It's making this like
Dude,
more.
this is like really.
He's making this out more than it's meant
This
to
is
be.
like really sexual right now.
Oh my
Reading this
gosh.
book, it's like fuck.
Are you getting hot and flustered, Kel?
I'm getting like really
Is literature really
let's
turn you?
Hell yeah, dude! Let's get a book right now. Let's turn the page, bro. Oh man, yeah, fucking turn those pages.
Those pages.
Turn those pages.
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that paper cut.
Smell it. Smell it. Let's do some drugs with books or something. I don't know. How do you make reading exciting?
You have the character in your book do drugs, and you imagine that
you write a book about drugs. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. You think so? No, not really. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways.
Blunt.
She also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid and she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Meme Lord, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait. Didn't mean it in a way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant to that. It's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Okay, just fucking ruin the scene.
Dude, all right.
Monica,
I'm
go
gone.
away.
See you later. All right.
Okay.
She just like ruined this whole moment.
Something was about to happen. Sparks were flying.
I was so into it, man. Oh, God damn.
Gosh, Monica, you always have to pop in whenever you want because you're the leader, right?
Monica.
This doesn't feel like a club. This feels more like Monica's club right now. Let's go start our own club.
Let's go, Yuri.
Yeah,
we'll call it. What should we call it?
Call it the
meme club.
No, we'll call it the not interrupting people and butting in every chance you can get just to put your input into the dialogue club. How about the consistency club? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow!
That must hurt.
She crushes my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. I mean, I'll try and read this. Probably mostly look at the pictures. Would you prefer if I only read it with you?
What if it was a picture book that she gave him?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. What were you saying?
What if it was like a picture book?
Oh my gosh, it's like the simplest book to ever read. Just like one sentence and it's like 20 pages.
Yeah.
It takes 5 minutes to read it.
I'll read this tomorrow with you, alright?
Yeah, we'll read it in 1 minute. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. I think I already said that. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. First 2 chapters, first 2 sentences. Hurry up, Meme Lord.
First 2 pages.
All right. I stand up, even though I was probably already standing, because the perspective doesn't really change a whole lot. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, why don't you just use a bookmarker?
I know, right?
I'm just going to make a mental note. I'll remember this definitely, despite all the dialogue going on. By the way, Meme Lord, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Man, it's been a while,
forever, dude. Oh my gosh. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Pull out.
Poems.
Sayori's is in a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself, because I have to. Okay, you know what? We're going to do one of these ones for you, since I've been reading.
You read a long time.
Yeah. I've been reading and doing the voices. That was pretty long.
Yeah, it was, man.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do Natsuki or
Sayori.
actually, who do you want?
Let's do Sayori, yeah.
Sayori, okay. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first, even though we were appeasing more to Yuri, but
it's like, yo, hey girl,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
back.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to you for a second. It's been a while because I gotta walk you home later. Definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. I'm not sure if I said that. She's my good friend after all. ...
This is a good poem, Meme Lord. Are you sure it's your first time?
Whoa. Of course. It's not that I had any intentions. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Like,
I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one.
I'm just happy you know words.
Yeah. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? ... Question mark? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See?
I do.
It's like I said before, Meme Lord. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, it's something that only really good people do.
I concur. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
Bang other girls.
Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. So he's like, why am I talking to her? I should be talking to the other girls instead.
Yeah.
Too much of familiarity or whatever. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here. Okay?
Yeah, let's fucking drink some beers and shit.
Break out those
Wait, how
beers.
old are these girls right now?
Not old enough.
Oh my gosh. Old enough to question your life.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I don't know.
Everything.
They're in high school, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is high school. Okay. So, unfortunately, guys, it's the end of the episode now. I hope you enjoyed it. Part 3, Doki Doki Literature Club. I feel that we're still trying to catch our groove because we've kind of gone through this, but it was with a different... it was actually with Sayori that we were trying to impress.
That was a good
this
line
time I figured
too, man.
we're going to go with Yuri because I want something different.
Derek wants something
and
different.
I kind of
He
regretted
wants
it.
something new.
I kind of regret it though because I had to do a lot of reading. And anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. Bros and Brews Gaming.
Bros and Brews 2018. We out here.
Insert
Get
words.
at us.
Yeah, Facebook.com/Bros and Brews podcast. Check that out. And we're gonna have a new episode of Bros and Brews out later on. But yeah, thanks for joining in with us. We'll see you in part 3, I guess, or part 4, I think. Yeah, this is part 3, so part 4. Crap, I already forgot. Anyway, thanks for joining in.
See you around, guys. I love you all.
Bye.
What was start recording.